Hi guys, it is day 24 and today we're going to be covering sleep. So I have been asking my doctor, I have been asking friends of mine with fibro, I have been asking my chiropractor basically about why we have so much trouble sleeping and then some things that we can do to help us sleep. So I wanted to answer some common questions that many fibromyalgia patients have regarding sleep and then offer a few remedies. So let's get started. So one of the biggest questions I know I had for my doctor when I was first diagnosed was, why the heck am I not sleeping? And she actually put it extremely well and it made a lot of sense. So I wanted to sum up what she had told me. We as fibromyalgia patients struggle with pain not only throughout the day, but it seems to be worse in the evenings, especially when we're sleeping. And we can actually still have that pain and restless leg syndrome on top of it, which is where you have trouble sitting still and keeping your legs still. And that can actually disrupt our sleep and keep us awake and make us unable to sleep as well. And that's why our sleep continuously gets disrupted, why we're not getting that deep sleep. And why is the pain worse when we don't get sleep? Well, your body needs to repair itself. So when we don't get that deep sleep, which is called REM sleep or REM sleep, then our body isn't repairing itself and we will have more pain throughout the day. And that lack of sleep can actually cause many of the symptoms and side effects and illnesses related to fibromyalgia, like that chronic pain, anxiety and depression. It can bring our mood down drastically. It can give us brain fog. We can have muscle aches in places that we're not used to just because our body isn't healing and getting the rest it needs. And one of the biggest things that my doctor and chiropractor always recommend to me is that we need to get that deep sleep. But how the heck are we supposed to get it when we have all of these other symptoms that are keeping us awake at night and we don't realize it? So I did a whole video on natural remedies and chiropractic and massage therapy. So I wanted to condense that down to a few big ones that have helped me sleep and helped my friends who also have fibromyalgia sleep. So one of the biggest ones that really helped me to start getting the proper sleep was chiropractic, and actually create a schedule for my chiropractic. So making sure I'm getting routine maintenance in a sense. Chiropractic releases pressure off the nerves by adjusting your spinal cord and your neck. They can also adjust your knees, they can adjust your hips, and it isn't painful, but it is common to feel tired or a little bit sore afterwards because your body's not used to it. And when I get chiropractic done routinely and on a schedule, I actually have noticed that I'm getting more deep sleep throughout the night. I wear a Fitbit tracker most days when it's not dead. Sometimes it dies in the middle of the night. And it tells me roughly how much deep sleep I get. There's some times where I only get 25 to 30 minutes, and then there's others where I get 1 to 2 hours. And when I get adjusted, I get those 1 to 2 hours of that deep sleep, and it's usually uninterrupted. Another thing that has helped my friends and I sleep properly and get that deep sleep is taking CBD. Now, CBD is extremely finicky. I'm not going to go into extreme detail because I will be doing a video next month on Delta 8, CBD and THC and the proper uses and how to properly take it. But CBD, when taken on a completely empty stomach before bed, that means no food for about an hour before and no food after at all, I have noticed that my body begins to relax and so does my mind, and I'm starting to get that deep sleep as well. So when I'm unable to make it to the chiropractor every week, since I take CBD routinely and regularly, I'm getting that deep sleep too. There are also essential oil products that can actually help you get that deep sleep. So I use a sleep blend oil in my diffuser, and I put about 10 drops in a half hour before bed, and I let it diffuse throughout that half hour of me just kind of resting. I'll watch either a movie or a TV show, and then soon I become tired. And I also use a room spray or pillow spray, which you can either make out of the essential oil itself or you can buy them pre-made too. And I spray my sheets in my bed, and then I also spray my room with it. It's just like a little bit of an extra boost on top of those essential oils, but I immediately feel relaxed. And it's usually just a lavender spray, so you could use it even in your car if you're feeling stressed. But what are some other things that you can do outside of CBD and essential oils? So if you're having a lot of trouble with restless leg syndrome, I use a CBD pain cream, and I will put it on my legs. I'll coat my legs in it and rub it in like lotion. And that helps my legs relax and my body relax. Because when my anxiety gets super high, same with my friends, our restless leg syndrome gets really, really bad. So that has helped us, along with something called Fibro cream. I bought it at my local vitamin shop. You can get it on Amazon, and you just rub it into your legs like lotion, and it helps your legs relax. You can actually use it all over your body. I've used it on my arms, on my neck, and it's helped a lot with just making sure that my muscles cooperate and that my muscles are relaxed. Some good practice too, which my doctor actually brought this up to me when I went to see him recently, is that when you have separation from your work to your bed, which can be very hard when you're a student in a dorm room, you're more apt to fall asleep in your bed and actually sleep soundly. So I have started not reading in my bed, not working in my bed, because I do live basically in my bedroom when I am home, since it is a very small place that we live in. I have separated all of my work stuff to the kitchen table, and then in my room is just for relaxation and quiet time. So before bed, I put my TV on low. I developed a habit as a child about having at least some noise. So I'll either have my TV on super low so I sleep. I also have either a white noise machine or a fan going. I prefer a fan, but a friend of mine prefers a white noise machine. These things can help when you're used to having a very busy mind. So what it does is it allows your mind to focus on one specific thing other than sleep, and then you're able to relax. I have ADHD, so it's also, it helps me be able to cope with that, especially when I'm having a lot of sensory overload. So it helps my mind to be distracted enough just so I can focus on sleep, and I fall asleep fairly quickly. Another thing to do too, which I also recently learned, is make sure that your room is dark when you sleep. I personally sleep with a nightlight, which is my TV, even though it's on mute. Just so I have some sort of light in my room. But I've noticed when I make sure that all the other electronics, my phone is off and away from me, my iPad is turned off because sometimes I'll watch Netflix on it, and then I make sure that all the lights in my room and the light in the hallway that is near my room is off, I get very deep sleep, and I might only wake up once or twice per night, and it's usually just to roll over or go to the bathroom. It just really depends on how much water I drink that day. I'm really hoping that these tips help you guys. If you would like some more self-care tips, there are a few different videos on natural remedies, self-care, chiropractic, massage therapy that go a little bit deeper into how they can help you sleep. There's also links in those descriptions, so you can click on them and see some of the products that I use as well, especially from the different brands. If you guys have any questions, make sure to reach out to me or comment below. I do my absolute best to check the comments daily. That way I can respond accordingly and answer all your questions. All right, guys, tomorrow we're going to be talking about with something that everybody goes through, not only fibromyalgia patients, but we're going to be talking about burnout. So I'm going to explain scientifically what burnout is, and then also share some things from a wonderful doctor on how to work with burnout and how to correct it and avoid it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, I am so glad you're here. First off, I want to say a huge apology for videos getting posted late. I have been under a lot of stress. I did take a mental health day yesterday, but we've also been having a lot of issues with our YouTube channel. And hopefully, after a lot of diagnostics, we actually have that issue corrected for uploads. So everything is back on track. So I will be posting daily again, and hopefully all the videos will upload correctly, because we are one video behind, but I am uploading that today.